Hey guys, Michael B. the Game Genie here. Happy Friday. We've got some very exciting news to talk about today. The iiRcade Gold Edition pre-order is now live. The cabinet is coming soon. And for the next 30 days, not only can you put your pre-order in, but you can get it at a discounted price. Let's talk more about it right after this. That's right, guys. Today we finally have more information on the new iiRcade cabinet that we saw introduced at CES back in January. So now we finally have information on what the naming is going to be. You remember originally Michael from iiRcade called it the iiRcade version 1.41/2B, but now they're just calling it the Gold Edition. So this is up from the Premium Edition, I guess. So the Gold Edition of the iiRcade, and we have a price point, and of course we have a sale price point in the initial 30 days. So let's talk about that. So guys, this is the video you guys all would have saw talking about iiRcade, the new experience, the completely new cabinet design. This is obviously shot in the iiRcade headquarters in Chicago. So you can see the 4 new cabinets available. We already saw Dragon's Lair, Double Dragon, but now we're also getting a Space Ace cabinet and a beautiful Dead Cells cabinet, which was the first one that was introduced. The Space Ace is still relatively new. Now it has a lit marquee, new form factor, and then of course there's the JBL audio. We've all heard so much. I am going to miss those speaker panels though. I can't lie to you about that. But this new iiRcade looks massive, looks taller, looks good. This looks like an absolute winner, and I can't wait to get my hands on one of these. As I mentioned, there's a sale going on right now, so the retail price, as we found out, it's going to be $9.99, but for the next 30 days until May 8th, it's going to be $7.99. So early VIP access, early placeholders can get an additional $200 off. Now let's talk about options on the cabinet. Like if you are going to pick up a new iiRcade Gold Edition, let's see which one you should get. So guys, now we're looking at the Space Invaders iiRcade for the very first time. Space Invaders finally coming to iiRcade. We've got a beautiful marquee going on this cabinet. Very interesting front. You take it to the sides. It's actually going to mimic the original cabinet. I think this looks beautiful. Very, very smart move by iiRcade. It's the first time they've done a cabinet with actual art from the original arcade cabinet. This looks really cool. Usually they've always gone in the direction, done their own art, and that's beautiful. But this is giving fans that wanted more classic arcade experience exactly what they wanted here. So you can get your very own Space Invaders cabinet. I think this looks great. I got a feeling this is probably going to be one of the more popular buys of the new cabinets with this first-time art. Space Invaders from iiRcade. Next up, we've got the beautiful Dragon's Lair cabinet. Basically takes the Dragon's Lair cabinet iiRcade that we knew before and expands it. So if you were a fan of the original art, you're getting more of that here, and I think this looks just fantastic. And you know, I don't know if it's my favorite, but it definitely looks great. The art, the Don Bluth art on the side, the cabinet, everything just looks great. I'm a very big fan of this cabinet as well. Now moving on to the Black Edition, also known as the Double Dragon Edition. When I first saw this, I was like, you know what? That Double Dragon cabinet looks absolutely stunning. I think they've really knocked it out of the park here. You take a look at the marquee looks great. Of course, the art on the side looks great, but of course, then I look at it further, and it is once again the Black Edition cabinet. So I'm guessing that this is going to come with vinyl graphics that you're going to have to install yourself, which kind of takes the appeal away from me on this one. I think the art is absolutely fantastic, but I think what they should have done here is forgot all about the Black Edition from the original iiRcade launch, and it's not even a Black Edition. As you can see, it has the traditional control panel, so it's not true to the original iiRcade design. Maybe that'll change by the time, unless it's the finalized picture, but I love this cabinet. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I wish this was standard art and not on. I hope I'm wrong and I'm just reading this wrong and it comes as a Double Dragon cabinet. But if it is black with apply your own graphics, I'm not in love with that. I'm really dumb. I'm not good at arts and crafts, and I would not be able to do this cabinet justice. Last but not least, the cabinet we saw first, and, you know, totally not an arcade game, but I think maybe the one that looks the best, is in fact the Dead Cells cabinet. This thing is gorgeous. The art is amazing. I absolutely love this cabinet. I just think they've outdone themselves. Of all the artistic cabinets they've done with their own art, this is definitely my favorite. I know it's not a classic arcade game. Out of the 4 that's available, it's the only one that's not based on a classic arcade game, so I know it's the most out there, outrageous choice to say this is my favorite probably, but I just love it. I love the marquee, I love the side panels, the art, everything is just gorgeous. So of the 4 I'm looking at, I think I'm leaning with Dead Cells as my favorite of the 4. So guys, what do you think of the iiRcade Gold Edition? Are you interested in upgrading or picking up an iiRcade for the first time with this new piece announcement? And if so, are you going to jump in and get one during the pre-order date for $7.99? Then if you are, which of the 4 models are you thinking about picking up? There are a couple other things I wanted to talk about with this. The next up is the fact that it's focusing on the JBL audio, and I'm just fascinated with this JBL audio thing, because every time I hear JBL, I obviously think of something else. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about with this big announcement is the iiRcade golden ticket piece. So there's a golden ticket that's going to be included randomly in one of these new gold edition iiRcade cabinets, and whoever gets the golden ticket gets to go to iiRcade. They're going to fly you to Chicago to go to the main place, and you get to do a game and brew night with the crew and friends and family from iiRcade. Golden tickets has never seemed like a bad idea in the past, right? I mean, I literally can't think of one instance where a golden ticket idea backfired on a company. Not a single instance. Of course, I'm only joking here. I think this is actually a wonderful idea that is so ingrained in what this company is. John, everybody at iiRcade are just wonderful, and the fact that they're willing to share with the community and bring people in like this, it just speaks volumes to what they are. Even if there wasn't a golden ticket, this is the kind of reception they would give any of their fans, supporters. They're good people, so I think this is a great promotion and a wonderful way for you to win an opportunity to meet the team while you're supporting a company you're obviously already interested in. Me personally, I love the new cabinet design. I think it's an absolute win. I think it hits so many of the requests of the fan base. They listened, they gave us the lit marquee, they gave us the more traditional arcade shape while not giving up what they already had developed, which was working so well for them. I am very interested in the iiRcade Gold Edition, and if you're interested as well, make sure you jump on this amazing pre-order sale over the next 30 days and get your cabinet for $200 off. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments. Once again, are you interested? Are you going to take avail of the pre-order pricing for the next 30 days, save $200 and pick one of these cabinets up for $7.99? And if so, which of the cabinets are you going to get? Are you going to get Dead Cells, which I think is the prettiest? Are you going to get Dragon's Lair, which is, further version of the original iiRcade Dragon's Lair, the gold black edition? I was going to call it the gold edition, the iiRcade Gold Black edition for Double Dragon? Or are you going to go with iiRcade's first ever kind of arcade recreation with Space Invaders? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, guys, thank you so very much for watching. This is Michael B. the Game Genie, and I'll talk to you next time.